Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, bangthebook.com. Busy weekend in the NHL. Great action. Looking at the standings at the top for division titles, for teams vying just to get in. Teams now highly motivated. Points are at a premium. Some big games coming up for you on Saturday in the NHL. Let's take a look. We get it started with Buffalo and Colorado. The Avs much more needy of the points in this one. Buffalo kind of played themselves out of this. Colorado's $1.65 in this spot. Total is 6.5 shaded to the over. Bottom line is Skinner's been nicked up for Buffalo. Eichel's playing at a high level. They're producing goals, and they've been a disaster in their own end. I think this is a game could feature some goals. You get an afternoon game here. Total 6.5. That is a game I'd expect to see some goals in that one. Really good matchup. The Blues playing great hockey at San Jose. San Jose's $1.40. Sharks all of a sudden feeling their oats because the Flames have hit the skids a little bit, and a real big opportunity here for the Sharks to grab control of the Pacific Division. That's a great game, one of the best games in the NHL. Could be played close to the vest. Binnington's been really good for the Blues. That may be a game that goes under the total of 6. Tampa Bay, no one's laying 440, but I'll tell you, Tampa Bay, they've got the President's Trophy in the cookie jar, but they're just kind of going through the motions now. It would be the Red Wings or the puck, it would be the Red Wings or the puck line with Tampa Bay, and even that's going to cost you to lay that kind of wood. Jersey and the Rangers $1.50. Both teams are out of it. Total on the game is 6. When both teams are out of it, I look for it to be played a little more high octane, lack of intensity. You saw that with the Buffalo-Chicago game the other night. There's another game that could feature goals. Again, when you got two teams really desperately needing the points, the games generally tend to be more defensive in nature. That shouldn't be the case Toronto at Edmonton. I think you see goals all over the place here, but don't sleep on Edmonton. All of a sudden, they're in the middle of a 4-game homestand, and they've got an opportunity to get back in the picture here. And the starting point each and every night, you've got Connor McDavid. They've just been a mess most of the year. But we have never seen an NHL season like this where teams get streaky in nature. And if the Oilers can take care of business, say they go 3-1 in this homestand, they do have a date with the Leafs. That could be a tough one, right here in terms of getting the W. But if they go 3-1 in this homestand, they're back in it. I look for goals in this game. Matthews, Marner, McDavid. I think it'd be a fun game. Hockey night in Canada. Everybody would be fired up for that. I do think you see goals in that particular game. Pittsburgh and Columbus. Columbus laying $1.45. These guys, the weight of the world is on their shoulders. They went all in at the trade deadline. They're fighting just to get in, and they are not playing great in any way, shape, or form. And Pittsburgh, Crosby stepped it up. The Pens making their push to get in. I'd be, taking a long, hard look at the dog here. Pittsburgh plus $1.30 in that spot. And then you've got Vegas and Vancouver on Saturday night. Vegas is $1.70 in this spot. Marc-Andre Fleury is expected to get the start here. But let's bleed it out into Sunday because they get a rematch with the Calgary Flames. They just played a game here midweek in Vegas, and that was like a playoff game. Vegas won the game 2-1, but Calgary desperate for a win. I mean, listen, the Flames are really struggling at it right now. You look at them, they've lost 4 in a row. They lost in Vegas 2-1. It was a hard-fought game. Tkachuk and Fleury got at it. There was a little brawl going on in the goalie crease. So back-to-back nights, Vegas will be at a disadvantage on Sunday. But the real question is, and watch for this, do your homework come Sunday morning. It's back-to-back nights. Again, yeah, you want to send statements and messages. Vegas is kind of locked in that third spot. Calgary desperately needs the points. I'm wondering if I'm Gerard Gallant, do I want to expose Marc-Andre Fleury to that atmosphere in Calgary where he just got in a tussle with Tkachuk, and you got a desperate Calgary team, and it's back-to-back nights. You may see Malcolm Subban on Sunday in Calgary. So make note of that and make your adjustment because you could get ahead of that based on the total on the game. 6 would be the highest. It may be a 5.5 total, but if it's Subban, you may want to consider there could be goals, although Subban's been really good for Vegas. Always try to get ahead of the odds makers, looking for opportunities, teams that are out of it, higher scoring games, teams that are vying for points, more defensive in nature. It's a great time of year in the NHL, and we love talking about it with you right here at bangthebook.com.